Guys, massive news today. Eddie Hall has just confirmed a possible comeback to deadlift more than 500 kilos. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Another fantastic day it is here in Ireland. I hope the sun is shining where you are, unless you're in Arizona, where they're getting lots and lots of sun. I hope it rains over there. I'm going to send my gypsy cross over to you, shower the cunts, and hopefully you get a shot of rain. So I got this comment in today, and the comment was, heard a rumour from a friend that's friends with Eddie Hall that he's contemplating a comeback after seeing Thor take his record. Now guys, this is not a joke, this is an actual comment. So because, you know, I'm a meat rider of Eddie Hall's, as you all know, I reached out to Eddie Hall to see if there was any truth in this message, right? So I messaged him back and I said, rumoured you're coming back to deadlift again. Any truth in it? And guys, he sent me a video response back. I'm going to play it here for you so you can hear it for yourself.
Would I come back and deadlift more than 500 kilos? Hey man, if the money's right, it's possible.
And there we have it. If the money is right, Eddie Hall will come back to deadlift more than 500 kilos. Oh my God, can you imagine this? Can you imagine Eddie Hall and Thor head to head in a deadlift competition? I mean, this has been the horniest dream of mine for so long. I often thought about, you know, if I had unlimited money, if I had billions and gazillions in the bank, and I'd just come up to Thor and Eddie Hall, and I'd be like, I'll give you 2 million each, right, just to prep for this show. And I'll give whoever wins the show 5 million. So it would only cost me like 9 million. Do you know, if I was a multi-millionaire, like lots of money, like money like fucking Mitchell Hooper. If I had billions, right, get him back. I bet you they'd be both up for it. Give him 6 months, you know, give him a bit of time off and hit the old fucking restart button again. But can you imagine the two of them in the same competition? My God. I'd be front row. I'd be fucking like, down and fucking watching it. Really, oh my God, look at this. I need to be two lads, so don't be fucking laughing. I know for a fact you'd be front row with me, you'd be wanking away, or if you're female, you'd be... I know you would. You can say what you want. I know you'd be up there with me. But anyway, so if there's someone out there, a big sponsor out there that possibly might be listening to this, will you just throw a bit of money towards this so we can make this happen? Because we're never again... I can't ever see it happen at a rivalry like Eddie and Thor, and the strength of the deadlift that the both of them have. They're still in their 30s. They're still capable of going head-to-head in a deadlift competition. I would just love to see it. If you remember, like, Rona Heinle pulled his heaviest deadlift in his 40s. So these guys have all the power in the world to still go and pull. God, can you imagine the both of them going out to pull 510 kilos or 515 or 520. Oh my God. Can you imagine it? Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Is it a possibility that Eddie Hall could come back? That Thor could come back? Well, Thor's back, but we could get him to go head-to-head in a deadlift-only competition. Imagine that. And a big fucking fight then afterwards. Plus, guys, look, these are the new tops. They're almost sold out already because I didn't know how they go, so I didn't order in that many, but there's a few left in 2XL. These are majestic, aren't they? But you need the cannons to sell out, you know what I mean? Right, guys, we're going to move on to some more of your comments. They're nasty enough now in the last video. Some of ye are just pure rats. I'd like to see a comp where the athlete deadlifts both conventional and sumo for a combined total. Shit and sumo all you want, guys. I shall. Anyone who thinks it's easy quite clearly hasn't tried it, and probably a conventional pull of 140. Listen here, there's a reason six or seven fellas have pulled 500 kilos sumo. It's because it's fucking easier. Like, we have two fellas, phenomenal guys that pull 500 kilos, and we're probably not going to see another guy pull 500 kilos for, if it went 10 years. We're already after spending another fucking 9 years before we saw it in a competition. Both conventional, I like to see athletes, both conventional pulls, both conventional. So that's like going for a conventional deadlift and then go to suck someone's dick afterwards. Why would you do that? Why? Why would you, unless you're gay, go and conventional deadlift and then go and suck someone's cock? It wouldn't be for me now. It wouldn't be for me a combined total of conventional and sumo. Jesus daily. Oh my God. What to be? Some of you fucking. Digital strength coach. I competed there on the weekend and I can give you some insights. Very good. Thank you, Digital. Sumo is a category on its own at the Eisenhart. One winner for highest conventional, one winner for highest sumo. Yeah, but the point I was making is it's a deadlift competition and sumo isn't a deadlift. It's a wide leg floor press. It's not in a deadlift category. So that's what I was saying. It shouldn't be there in the first place. 2, Ventislav didn't get his last lift valid no down command. That clears that up. Thank you very much. I wasn't sure, but I was sent the video on Instagram. And no, it wasn't. It was just the way he held his hand up afterwards made it look like that he got the 3 white lights or whatever. But no, he didn't get it. Ventislav won the comp because it is a push-pull comp, so bench plus deadlift combined. That's why he held the Eisenhart trophy. He won it 3rd time in a row. Oh, that's fair enough then. I didn't know it was a push-pull. I suppose the push part of the name of the competition would have been a huge marker to let me know that's what it was. But I was only interested in deadlift. I wouldn't be a connoisseur of the bench because I simply don't give a fuck. Because isn't Irregular Strength, I'm not sure his name, doesn't he have the same bench record for like 9 years now or 10 years, like 355 or 360 kg bench? Crazy number, crazy. Another number that just probably won't be touched for such a long time. I think I'm done with Pa. Justin Spike. I think I'm done with Pa. Here, just grifting for clicks. Very sad. Just wants rage and fights. Great contribution to the sport, man. Thank you very much, Justin. Justin, if you don't be quiet, I'm going to go back to your house. I'm going to ride your mother right in front of you. I'm going to make you watch. So don't you be calling me a clown. Do you hear me? I'll fucking ride her. Moving on. Oliver Bailey. Don't start. Listen here, Oliver. You fucking little cunt. I'll start if I want. Do you hear me? And if you don't like it, do you see that unsubscribe button? I want you to shove it up your hole and stay subscribed because it's not all bad here. It's just a little bit of misinformation here and there. People are winding me up, sending me wrong information. Then I put it out there. Then I'm the cunt. It's not my fault all the time. But today's information is true because you heard it from the man himself. So don't be coming after me if this is not true. The Vanilla Tech, sad little Pa, lapdog of Giants Live, slave of Clown Bryce, roll smoker of Eddie Small. Anything for more clicks, eh, Pa? That's not very nice to Vanilla Tech. I see you have a little dog in your picture in your bio. I hope your dog gets hit by a car. Okay? You started it, you fucking prick. Okay? I hope he's hit by a car. What did I just hit? Little white dog. Christopher, he locked out way more than Eddie did. Really? Well, let's take a look at this, okay? Let's look at this. So here is Eddie Hall's locked out. As you can see there, the hips are well through, the legs are locked, fully locked out, upright, waiting for the down command. Held it longer for the down command as well. He held it a bit longer. Okay, now let's look at Thor's locked out. Here we go. That's it, locked out. I don't know, lads. I don't know. I think Eddie's was locked out, possibly more. As you can see, there's probably, I don't know. Look, it's good enough for strongmen. It's good enough for me, ladies. So Thor didn't get to use his own deadlift bar like Eddie. No, Thor didn't even use the correct bar, if you think about it. Technically, if you want to get technical, you little cunt. Because the deadlift was set a no-key deadlift bar, and Thor used a Texas deadlift bar. They weren't the same bars, so I mean, if we're going to start bending the rules, where are we going to stop bending it? Do you know what I mean? Oh, Lord, look at this. Look at this veto. Sumo is more legit than a strongman deadlift between those ridiculous straps where you don't even need to hold the bar. The only real dead is a raw, no straps lift. This is just entertainment. Thor is monstrously strong, but this is not a legit deadlift. Vito Aguilo, I know by your name. I just know reading your name. You're an arsehole in real life. I know it. I know by the way you wrote that. I know by your 167. You're born in 1677 probably. I just know you just go around with this moody fucking head. I bet you have a big long nose. You're going around, you're talking shit, and sumo's great, and you go into the gym, and you're one of these cunts, right, that when they do their sumo deadlift, they have to do this. You know, they put their right leg in first, and then they have to put their left leg, and they have to swing their little hips like this, and you have to and then you have to put your hands out, because fucking Brandon Lilly did it 15 years ago, and then you have to, like this, and then you bring the bar up 6 inches off the ground. Vito, shut your hole, you cunt. Anyway, lads, I've gone on for long enough today. Let me know what you think. Is it great news at Eddie Hall? There's a possibility he might come back if someone has deep enough pockets to make the man return. I think it's great news. It's that the possibilities is out there. Thank you all for tuning in. I love you as always. Make sure you head over to my store and pick up some merch. Thank you very much. Mwah.